Imagine the shockwaves ripping through the royal palace when a little girl's bold words shattered everything. Princess Charlotte, heir to the throne, flat out refused to call Queen Camilla her grandmother. It started as a hushed rumor, but exploded into global gossip. How could this innocent kid defy the entire monarchy? Buckle up, because this isn't just family drama, it's a bombshell that exposes deep cracks in the crown's perfect facade. From the outside, the royals look flawless, smiling photos, grand events, unbreakable unity. Everyone expected Charlotte, smart, feisty, and full of life, to play along and accept Camilla as grandma. After all, that's the royal rule: keep up appearances, hide the mess, pretend everything's golden. But behind those massive doors, reality was messy and broken. Charlotte's no wasn't some bratty fit. It was a gut-punch truth bomb, revealing the shaky ground under the palace. In her young mind, only one woman deserved that grandma spot. Diana, the grandma she never knew but felt everywhere. Diana's ghost haunted the halls, a reminder of love, heartbreak, and rebellion. Camilla. She was the opposite, calculated, hungry for approval after years in the shadows. Charlotte saw right through it. This clash reopened old scars, forcing the family to face the pain they'd buried for decades. Inside, chaos erupted. Prince William, stuck between dad duty and royal loyalty, felt the pressure crushing him. Kate watched with a mix of pride and worry, knowing this went way beyond a kid's tantrum. It was about the massive gap between Diana's memory and Camilla's role. The family's shiny image was crumbling, and every stare from the world added more weight. What hit hardest was the pure honesty. A kid, free from scripts or fake smiles, spilled a truth adults had ignored forever. The monarchy's polish hit a broken heart, and Charlotte's stand exposed it all. This wasn't just rejecting a grandma. It was history fighting back, screaming that old secrets and ghosts won't stay quiet. To get why Charlotte dug in her heels, we dive into the hidden battles before her big moment. From day one, her life was soaked in whispers about Diana. Kate made sure Diana's spirit stayed alive, through bedtime tales of kindness, bravery, and real heart. Diana wasn't some dusty royal, she was a loving grandma whose vibe lived on in her grandkids. George took it seriously, Louis soaked it up playfully, but Charlotte? She grabbed those stories like lifelines. They shaped her view of family, loyalty, and truth under a crown. Diana felt real, while Camilla seemed forced. Even as a toddler, Charlotte stood out, sharp, spirited, refusing to bend. She noticed everything, questioned rules, and pushed back when things felt wrong. That fire would spark the family's biggest storm. Camilla tried hard to win her over, sweet nicknames, thoughtful gifts, little hugs. But to Charlotte, it all rang hollow, like acting for a part that didn't fit. Diana's legacy won every time, love and sacrifice versus ambition and effort. No contest. Charlotte's heart locked in early, only Diana counted as grandma. It wasn't just stories, a single event sealed it. At a cozy family get-together, meant for bonding, Camilla hoped for her breakthrough. She waited for that magic word to lock in her spot. Instead, boom, Charlotte hit her with, "You're not my grandmother." The room went dead silent, like time froze. William stiffened, torn between protecting his girl and fixing the mess. Kate's face showed shock, fear, and a spark of understanding. This was the truth bubbling up. Camilla's mask cracked, hurt flashed before she hid it with fake sadness. But rage simmered underneath. Staff eyes widened, by nightfall, gossip spread like fire. For William and Kate, it was gut-wrenching. How do you scold a kid for being honest when you feel the same deep down? They couldn't force her to fake it, not when Diana's shadow loomed so large. That silence after her words. It screamed with all the family's buried pain. Behind Charlotte's stand was Diana's massive weight. Even years after her death, she ruled hearts. William raised his kids with her lessons, compassion first, empathy over rituals. Kate kept the flame burning, turning Diana into a symbol of real strength. To Charlotte, those tales were gospel. She saw herself as Diana's echo, fiery, true, unafraid. The public ate it up, comparing her to the people's princess. Press called her Diana Reborn, the kid with the same spark. That fed Charlotte's resolve. Camilla couldn't compete with a legend. For Camilla, it was torture. No matter her queen status, Diana's ghost outshone her. Charlotte's no felt like Diana striking back. It wasn't kid stuff, it was a legacy war, Charlotte picking Diana over everything. Camilla didn't take it lying down. Her anger boiled in private. Humiliated by a child. Unacceptable. She pushed Charles to fix it, demanding respect and order. This is rebellion, she raged. Charles, exhausted, got stuck in the middle, loving his wife but seeing his granddaughter's point. Tense talks with William turned ugly. Voices yelled, old grudges resurfaced. William wouldn't break his daughter's spirit for appearances. To him, her honesty mirrored the truth ignored too long. Charles saw it as a monarchy killer. The gap between dad and son widened, and Camilla felt pushed out again. Aristocrats whispered for discipline, stricter rules to whip Charlotte in line. But every push only made things worse, cracking the family deeper. Outside, press fueled the fire. Articles hyped Charlotte as Diana's heir, painting Camilla as the outsider. Headlines stung, reminding her she'd never escape the shadow. Camilla's fear grew. Losing her hard-won place, history forgetting her as the unwanted queen. She demanded accept.